Hey guys, as the thumbnail and title probably suggest, this is my Bloomlordmon deck. Obviously, because it's green, we got the Mimi here, so let's just go ahead and jump into the full deck. Starting off with the eggs, we've just got 4 Argomon. It's just super nice because you suspend your own stuff all the time. So if you have anything on top of this, you can use your other effects to suspend whatever it is, and then when it gets back to your turn, if your opponent hasn't done shenanigans to stop you, it'll just unsuspend and you'll gain 1 memory. So that paired with the Mimi, you can start off with 4 memory pretty easily with this deck. So it's just nice. Next off, for the Tamers, we've got the Queen of Green, Mimi Tachikawa. Memory Tamer, when you have a level 5 or higher green in play, you can suspend to hatch something to the breeding area or promote something. There was a time where I was able to suspend 3. The last one was a little kind of just win more. But I was able to get 1 more Digimon out onto the field to suspend to get another Digimon suspended for Bloomlord. So super useful, and I don't run any other Tamers. For the options, we just have 2 Samadhi Santi and 4 Grand Del Sol. Samadhi is super nice because it prevents your opponent's Digimon from unsuspending during the next turn, and it's only 1 cost. And of course, you want your own stuff suspended as well. Grand Del Sol is just nicer removal. There's a couple things that can't be returned to their deck, in which case Grand Del Sol is kind of useless, but most of the time you get good use out of this card. And you almost always have 2 suspended Digimon in play, so you just get this for 6. Now, before we move on to the actual Digimon, because I forgot to do this earlier, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Anyways, I'm just going to run through. We've got 4 Mushroomon here. This is just standard 3k or less DP, play cost of 2 if you ever are going to hard play it, and then Digivolve for free. It's also a vegetation, which works with everything else here. 4 of the BT10 Palmon. Just on play, you search the top 4. You're normally going to grab a vegetation and Bloomlord because those are really the only targets in the deck, but still super useful. You can hard play it for the search, or you can use Sunflowermon or Agitarmon to play it as well. Just really, really, really good versatility in searching here. And then finishing off the rookies, it's 3 EX3 Pomumon. I was originally on, I think, BT 9 or 10 Pomumon. The one that's players can't reduce play costs. But I don't think Crossheart is going to be super meta relevant up until we get BT 12. So we got time. And then this is just really nice because whenever it's suspended by an effect, you can also suspend an opponent's Digimon, which helps your Hydramon plays. So it's just really good, really versatile. And then again, going back to the Argomon, you can get this suspended on your turn, use its effect, suspend an opponent's Digimon, and then when it comes back to your turn, you can unsuspend it, and just it's really helpful, and it is a lot better than, I have it right here, the BT9 Pomumon. I was running this and I converted to this, and it was most assuredly the right call. For the champions, there's nothing too flashy here. We got 4 red Vegemon and then 4 Weedmon. They're both 1 cost Digivolve. They both have 3k. They're both vegetation. You don't have Digiburst, so Weedmon is essentially a vanilla here. And then 4 Sunflowermon on Digivolve. You can suspend it, which can get the Argomon inherited. And then you can play any of the level 3s, any of these. If you can suspend her and then play a Palmon, it's really nice because then you get the play and the search. But yeah, these are pretty much all the deck needs. For the level 5s, we've got Agitarmon. This is the main effect. It can suspend something to play, similar to the on Digivolve effect. However, this is just after you Digivolve during your main turn, you can just pop that to play something. And then Sunflowmon's inherited when in effect would suspend any of your Digimon, you draw one. So if you have that and you either suspend itself or anything else in play, you'll get that draw one. So that's just one of the many reasons why Sunflowmon is useful. And also, because Agitarmon can trigger that ability, it's just nice to kind of get a couple more draws. And then, of course, we also have the Argamon. Digisorption, I believe, counts as an effect for things like that. So if you Digivolve the Argamon onto the Sunflowmon, then use the effect to suspend itself to drop the Digivolve cost by 3. That should trigger the Sunflowmon to draw. And then lastly, we've got the off-brand Argamon Blossomon. This is also Digisorption 3. So Digivolve for 3, suspend it or anything else you have in play to get that reduced Digivolution cost by 3. The Digisorption is super, super, super nice. Just so you have more suspending of your own Digimon to trigger different effects, as well as make sure your Bloomlordmon gets you a lot of memory back. So that's it for the... These are ultimates, yeah. I can't remember the difference. Whatever. These are the ultimates. On to the... These are the megas. Okay, on to the megas. For Bloomlordmon, obviously, this is your big boss monster of the deck. For every 2 Digimon you have suspended, he gets security +1 and 2000 DP. When you Digivolve for 4, suspend something you control, gain 1 memory for every vegetation, plant, or fairy you have that is suspended. So, bare minimum, if you have Digivolve for this, suspend it, gain 1 memory back, and it's a 3-cost Digivolve. That will never happen. At least it's never happened to me. So, most of the time you are getting 3, 4. I've gotten up to like 7 memory back on this. When I did get 7 memory back, it was because I wanted to hit the win more condition. I just wanted to flex, which is admittedly a dick move. But yeah, no, this thing is super, super, super nice. The next one is Hydramon. So you're running 3 of these. This one is essentially your backup boss monster. And this is kind of how something that Pomon is really nice with. So when you Digivolve, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then when on either turn when one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, I believe that's just become suspended, not for an effect. Yeah, when the opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. So that should include when you suspend to attack or something like that. For each other suspended Digimon with vegetation, plant, or fairy in its traits you have in play, gain 1. So you can Digivolve into this for 5, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then for everything you have with plant, vegetation, or fairy, you'll gain 1 memory back. So again, because you have the Pomon who on suspends an opponent's Digimon, that would also trigger Hydramon's effect. So if you get the Hydramon out and then survive that turn, come back, go into like a Bloomlord. This is such an insane scenario, but it is a possibility. Go into the Bloomlord, suspend your Pomon to then suspend your opponent's Digimon with Pomon's effect. You'll gain memory based on Hydramon and Bloomlord. Hydramon because you suspended an opponent's Digimon with Pomon. Bloomlord because that's just his effect when Digivolving. So it's a really insane combo. I haven't been able to pull it off, but the second I do, I'll post about it on Twitter like a schmuck. Like just a, like just an obnoxious douchebag, Lastly, to Shivamon. I just never got a chance to play this in BT8 format. I was on Mastermon the whole time. So this is a good green deck. There are a lot of times where you have all your stuff suspended, which prevents your opponent from using options. But either way, if it comes in suspended and then unsuspends during your unsuspend phase, during your unsuspend phase, you just straight up trash your opponent's top card of your opponent's security stack. This is definitely one you can cut for other things, but I really like it, and I just wanted to play it. So that is the Bloomlordmon deck. I just realized that the glare is kind of nutty on here. I thought the LED light I got fixed that, but apparently not, so I'll try to rig better lighting up next time. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Join the Discord down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you all next time.